Good morning students, welcome to online class. Hope you are keeping well by the grace of God. So guys, once again I am with you and today I am going to teach you social science history segment because I am wanting to wind up this chapter, and chapter number 3, Nazism and the rise of Hitler, in your history book. So we are at the concluding part of the chapter. In my previous lecture, I told you regarding Hitler's rise, Hitler's popularity. Hitler became the Chancellor of Germany, and when he got the position or the rank of Chancellor, he became more strong and powerful, and he started controlling Germany with his own administrative power, and he formed his own army known as Nazi group, and he made an intense powerful army called Nazi. So today your heading is, today's chapter, your heading is in your book, page number 61, the heading that is the Nazi worldview. What the entire world used to think about Nazi during that time. That means Nazi means Hitler, Hitler means Nazi. There is no separation between Nazi and Hitler. People started thinking Hitler as Nazi. So that was the worldview. The entire world used to think Hitler as Nazi because of his autocracy, because of his dictatorship, and of course because of his administrative power. And in my previous lecture I told you Hitler, he was a good orator, and he used to conduct huge rallies, and he had an intense capacity to capture the entire crowd. The entire crowd, they started raising their voices as "Hey Hitler." That was the slogan during the time. So under the heading Nazi worldview, that Hitler, he established Germany on his own administrative rule according to his own desire and wish, according to his power and strength and position. And Hitler, he used to inculcate an intense racial feeling. And what racial feeling? Hitler used to consider the original Germans, they were blue-eyed blonde, known as Nordic German Aryans. They were, according to Hitler, I am talking about according to Hitler, Hitler used to consider them as the original Germans, and rest, those are undesirable. Those are menial. They were out of race, and especially about the Jews, Hitler had a hatred feeling, because regarding Jews, Hitler used to think that Jews were pirated, they were not pure. And apart from that, history says, in my master degree I have learnt, I have studied, Hitler had the hatred feelings because he used to think that Jews, they were the informers of Germany. They used to deliver secret message to other countries. That is why it was Hitler's concept that they were the informers, they were the spies, and they were the betrayers. That is why Hitler used to hate Jews. And Hitler, or pure Germans, they used to call them undesirable. That means the menial category of Germany. This was the world view, and Hitler, he popularized these feelings, or he popularized this thinking amongst the people of the world as well as Europe, mainly Europe, and also the people of the world. All other colored people, they were also treated, black also including, treated as the menial, but they were not called as undesirable as the Jews were called. Because Hitler, he used to think they were informers and they used to deliver secret message. They used to act as the messengers of Germany. So only blonde, blue-eyed, Nordic German Aryans, they were the pure Germans, according to Hitler. And the next point comes, the heading, Youth Nazi Germany. Hitler, he wanted to establish his country, his nation on the basis of youth and young generation. Adolescents, the youth, because the youth, they have zeal, they have energy, physically they are strong, they are masculine. So Hitler taught them how to be hostile. Hitler taught them to cultivate hostile attitude, to be aggressive, merciless, lack of humanity, lack of emotion, lack of sentiment. Thus he formed his army on the basis of arrogant and aggressive nature. And thus the youth, they became whatever they were trained by their officials. They used to follow their orders, they used to follow their instructions, and they used to inculcate. So you can say as the tyrannical attitude, the youth or the soldiers in Nazi group, they possessed tyrannical attitude. They were tyrants, aggressive and arrogant. Even the children in the schools, they were taught to be arrogant. Segregation, it was quite visible during that time. As soon as the students used to enter into the school premise, then and there separation took place between the Jews or the other categories and the pure Nordic Aryans. So the children, they were taught to be aggressive. They were also taught to hate Jews. It was the instruction to all the schools of Germany. The children, those who were pure in race, pure Germans, the children, they were taught to hate the Jews. The Jews or the other categories or other people of the other race, they used to sit separately. Even the teaching was also separate. The teaching methodology also, it was separate. So you can easily imagine, he used to seize the innocence of the people. He used to implant hatred feelings into the children during that time. And those children, when they were grown up, they joined the army. So they became aggressive, they became arrogant, they became tyrant, masculine, merciless. So this was the youth Nazi Germany. And school textbooks also, that time, those textbooks also, those were published, where the contents were regarding the segregation or the discrimination between Jews and other race. The contents in the book was also there. Those were taught by the teachers to the children. And children were taught to be loyal to their nation and also simultaneously loyal to their race.